they're open or like...
That looks like a lot of work, to be honest.
You got watermelon with regular boba?
It's a video?
Yeah. Well, maybe I should go over there so no one hears me. Yeah, so, what did I want to talk about? Yeah, this week has been hard for me. Basically, what am I trying to say? You know, if you're going through some stuff, you could at least listen to some of the things I say and maybe it'll connect with you. This is all building up for, like, my Insta story. This one, let me show you. Ooh. So this is my Instagram. It's on the browser because I can't use a phone to vlog and browse at the same time. But it's basically, today I hung out with a friend. I thought I was gonna meet him for the first time, but it wasn't, so I'm kind of shook. Like, shaken, shook, whatever. I don't know what word to use. So I hung out with Soju today. He's really cute. But he was like, hey, have you been? I was thinking, like, what? What are you talking about? Like, I've never met you. And he did. He met me before. He's years ago, and he remembers, but I cannot remember at all. This is a picture of us, 2013. This is me now, you know, today. And I don't remember that day, honestly. Like, I know snippets of it, but I was depressed back then. I didn't know I was depressed. I really didn't. I didn't know until I was very, 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 very desperate for cash. I went to a case study because I couldn't get a job, and then they said that they'll give, like, I don't know how much money, maybe like $20 per visit if I go to a case study about depression medication. They were renewing like FDA regulations, so it was like a drug that's already in the market, but they just needed to renew some of the regulations, or at least that's what they told me. I don't know. I didn't care. I just needed $20 2 times a week because I needed to pay rent when I moved to LA. It sucked because I was so desperate. Yeah, so back then I was in a relationship that was toxic. I did not like the person, but I needed to stay in a relationship to survive and, you know, eat every day because I couldn't afford to eat or anything. My family helped me a little bit, but it was a stressful time in my life. But yeah, I was so desperate. I remember at one point I was like at home like every day for months, and I would send out resumes, but I couldn't get a job. But I remember I would wash the dishes. I remember I'll be washing the dishes, and then I start crying about how pathetic my life is because I'm really bad at that stuff, cleaning, washing dishes, but it was the only thing I could do to contribute, and then I felt so low. So then my friend showed me the case study, and then I did it because I needed the money. But yeah, one of the things they told me, well, they said I was depressed. They said I've been depressed probably since I was like 10 or something, which makes sense because I didn't talk back then. And they said it's due to emotional stress, probably from family and probably from not eating, since when we were younger we couldn't really afford to eat every day. So it's a totally different story. But anyways, that trauma didn't allow my brain to function properly, so I was depressed. That's what they said. So I was on medication for about 3 months. But I remember one of those things that they said was that, like, when you're depressed, your memory is really poor. When you're depressed, colors are not as great and your vision is not as great. And it's true. So yeah, they told me only 3 things will cure depression, and I will say it, and I'll say it many times because I think it's true. You know, first it is meds, but if you're not gonna do meds, seeking therapy, you know, counseling, psychiatrist, therapist, anything will help. And lastly, exercise. Today I was able to exercise. Thank you, Mindy. She forced me to. So my mood is a little bit better. My thoughts are a little bit clearer. And then today was a really good day because of it. I was depressed, and I am depressed. This week, I'm getting better. I was depressed all of, you know, almost all of last year, because of other reasons I cannot tell you. But, you know, it made me realize that, like, I made my channel for a reason. I started out doing Dear MIJU as a way to remember everything, to process everything. Excuse me, I'm burped again. You know, if you saw my older videos, it's like random thoughts I would try to talk about, try to connect it, so, you know, someone else could understand and maybe have some insight, or even if you don't agree with me, at least you see a different side, so your opinions could be more well-rounded or more in-depth. Yeah, so this is the message. It's a DM. You guys send me a lot of DMs, but I can't get to them. It's one of those things, like, I never know what happens if I answer a DM. It might start out good and end up bad, and then one after another message, like, I cannot ignore it once I accept one. So that's why in comments I'm able to answer, because it's more public. But let me read you this DM. It's this person is very kind to send this, but it says, "Hi lovely, I've been meaning to tell you this because it's so important. You seriously have the most beautiful smile, and I love it so much. I was rewatching your lives. I was rewatching your live videos, and I just really needed to know this, or I just really needed you to know this, especially since you were talking about your teeth. And I'm gonna tell you, my teeth is one of the things I'm very, very, very self-conscious about. I had braces. I still don't like my teeth, and then someone that I do love and care about, like, in my life, has made comments about my teeth too, so it's part of the reason why I'm insecure. But yeah, they said, like, your smile is so unique and different. It's like a sweet, squishy smile that makes me feel happy inside. I don't know how to explain it, but it's special. Always remember that, and don't stop smiling, please. I really hope you see this." And I get a lot of those messages from time to time. Not a lot, like maybe one a week. But it does help me, because when I am depressed, I forget. I forget things that I believe in. When I get emotional, I can't make decisions based on, you know, logic and what I value. I just get, like, into emotional wreck. But yeah, about my smile, I got Invisalign, so that's why they sent it to me, that message, because it's one of those things that I'm concerned about. You know, I didn't smile in pictures before. If you notice all my old pictures, before last year, which, yeah, I think it's been a year now. Before last year, I didn't take selfies. I hated selfies. I could take a picture of hair, but I couldn't take a picture of myself, so... Well, when I was really young, I did, but it was, like, really, really photoshopped. Like, hours of Photoshop. It was just weird. I didn't smile. When I was a kid, I always smiled like this in pictures. So, I just never learned how to smile. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for listening to my rambles again, as always. But I'm gonna go sleep. Good night. Good night, guys.